Movement is one of the most important things in your gameplay. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use it to your advantage, how to improve. Sit back, relax, let's get right into the tip. So starting off, you can see we're landing in. So right now, I'm actually playing a bit of a weird angle. I can see he's pushing me. So I'm just thinking, okay, what can I do in this scenario? Well, he's probably going to push me. So instead of just standing here and letting him kind of take the fight to me, I'm going to be ready for the gunfight. So I'm going to go on an off angle, hide behind cover. Now, as he approaches me, I'm going to go down for the drop shot so that when he comes around the corner, it should be harder for him to shoot me. But instead of just staying down, I'm going to make sure that I'm constantly moving. So this is like something like the prone double jump. I really like this movement. It's basically you go prone and then you move forward for a second. So you sprint forward, then you go prone again. So on your screen, you're kind of going down and up really fast, and it just makes it so hard for them to shoot you. So you see we go down, go up, go down, go up, and it's just such a good mechanic to get kills. Going over to clip number 2 now, we go through, and a lot of these clips you're going to see, we're getting caught off guard, right? And what we're doing is we're using movement to bail us out. So right now, as we're kind of picking up our weapon, you see there's a player right now on my right, so he clearly has the advantage. So my first thought is, okay, how can I use movement to win the gunfight? So immediately I get behind cover, I slide cancel, I go left, go back right, slide and jump towards him. But I think one thing I did good there was I went left and then right while I was getting my weapon. One thing I should have done is during this gunfight, I should have maybe jumped or proned. So you see I went jump, left, right, and then I went for that kind of the slide cancel. It wasn't amazing, but it was good enough to get the kill. In Warzone, you're going to find yourself kind of bailing yourself out of a lot of situations. Scenario right here, I see he's right on top of me, so instantly going to go down the stairs. I know now he's going to chase me, right? He's going to assume that I'm running away, so he's going to chase me. As he chases me, I'm going to go through. I'm going to back away now. As he's shooting me, I'm going to jump away. So it's just a very easy kill for me to get, but it's harder for him to track me. Let's kind of back away and show you what I mean. So as we go through, we're landing in. He's right on top of us. I go across, I go forward. I see him, I jump backwards, and it just makes it harder for him to hit me. Exactly the same kind of thing in this next clip. This time, you see I'm running away because I don't have a weapon, and I'm going to bait him in through this window. If he can come through this window now, he will essentially be right in my sight. So instead of just standing here, because he can easily shoot me once he jumps in, I'm going to make sure I do either a jump or a drop shot to make it harder for him to hit me. So as he goes through, you see we're going to drop shot, and although he hits me, it's actually through his centering off. Why? Because we're drop shotting. Exact same thing here. As I go around the corner, I'm going to be slide cancelling, and constantly I'm just making sure that I'm ready for a gunfight. So as I go through, you can see he catches me off guard. He is on my right. So what most people do in this scenario is they would look to the right and start shooting. But I realized that he caught me off guard. So I'm going to carry on with my momentum, carry on with my movement, maybe move forward and then jump backwards. Okay, so it's really important in these scenarios where you're caught out, make sure to carry on using your momentum. So right now you see we're sliding forward. Instead of stopping, I'm going to carry on my slide. Now I'm going to stop, either jump or move backwards and correct my aim. So you see we actually move backwards and jump, and it just makes it harder for them to hit you. In this next clip, we're in a really bad spot. We're so weak. We're basically one shot in this scenario. So I'm going to go through. I'm kind of armoring up just to get a bit of health going, and I realize that, okay, the opponent's going to push me now. So now that I've kind of healed up, I can armor up. Sorry, I can reload. I reload, go to the right, and I'm saying, okay, what I want to do now is I actually want to slide behind this opponent. I want to slide past him or behind him so that I can camera him. So instantly I'm going to slide past him. As I slide past him, I'm going to jump backwards, always using movement to your advantage. And you're seeing in all these clips right now, there's a lot of times where honestly they have the advantage. They should probably get the kill, but just by using movement, I'm able to kind of bail myself out of situations. So if you guys are watching this, you guys are trying to improve, constantly use movement in your gunfights. This is the perfect example. He is pre-aiming me. He should, in hindsight, get the first shot here, but instantly I'm going to center onto him and then jump. So we center onto him and then we jump. So it's just kind of a reaction. My first thought is to center onto the opponent, and then my second thought is to use movement to get the advantage. We go through here. Really bad spot. I'm basically one shot. What do we do here? We're going to run away, going to go left and right as I armor up, going to slide past him. As we turn around, we're going to drop shot. So that was a really tough gunfight. But again, just using movement, we're able to bail ourselves out. Right now, you can see we have no armor plates. We're going through. The player's about to push me. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to buy some time and armor up. Just a side tip, if you move backwards in this scenario, the further you are away from the cover, the more you can kind of see, right? So I get more intel where they are. I go through, and now at this point, I'm trying to slide. So although he's sliding at me, he's using movement, I'm going to slide myself and then jump backwards. Let's kind of play that one again. So sliding and jumping just allows you to really use the momentum to get the kill. So look, we slide and we jump backwards. He has to track me. Very hard for him to do. One of my favorite clips I've got in a while. Nice little 1v4 here. Let's see how we use movement to our advantage. starting off behind cover, we're sliding to the left, we get one shot, we go through, there's a second there. Okay, let's make him weak. The second, we absolutely fry this guy, we snake him, we go through and take him out. So right now we've taken out 2 people, really good stuff. I want you to pay attention to the minimap. What I see is I see someone right below me. Okay, so I'm actually going to dolphin dive off, making sure I hit the ledge. This is very important. If I just dolphin dived off and didn't hit the ledge, I would have landed kind of belly flat on the floor, but because I hit the ledge, it allows me to stand when I land. So hitting the ledge, as I land now, I'm ready for the gunfight. That ledge is so important. Let's go through the dolphin dive again. If I dolphin dive a bit too late here, right now, I would have just landed on the floor. As I turned around, he would have killed me. But because I hit the ledge, as I land, I'm ready for the gunfight. We go through, we take out the third, I slide across and take out the fourth. So not only was I able to use the mini-map, but also using the dolphin dive to get another 2 kills to get the 4-piece. Really effective stuff. Let's go through and carry on the video here. So just constantly seeing different types of movements, whether it's a drop shot, the prone. Right now, 1v2 scenario, they're both going to be looking at me. So I see they're going through. As I'm shooting one, right, I don't expect 2 here. So I'm shooting one and I realize immediately, okay, there's 2 people. So in this scenario, as I get the first kill, I instantly see the second. As I'm shooting him, I'm going to jump off here just to make it harder for him to hit me. So there's 2 kind of main objectives. The first one is to make yourself a harder target for them to hit. The second one is to give you more time to get the kill. As we go through here, you see we're weak again. We kind of landed in. I'm trying to get a loadie. I'm playing some solos. I'm like, okay, this is an idea. I'm actually playing some solo squads here. So right now I'm looking for a gun and we actually end up picking up a pretty good gun here. So as I go through now, I see he's chasing me. So the first thing I'm going to do is bait him into the door. So right now I'm going to bait him in. I get the first kill. As soon as we kill him, I'm going to reposition because I don't have any armor. I don't want to get caught out. So I reposition. I expect him to chase me. Again, right now, use movement. He is now in my sprint. This is a really good play for me. I baited him in, but instead of standing here, although I have the advantage, he can easily shoot me. I'm going to actually drop shot here just to make it a bit harder for him to hit me. So you can see from my health, I'm basically one shot, but because we went for the drop shot, it made it harder for him to hit me. Let's kind of back away and show you that again. First kill, always reposition. Always reposition. Why? Because they'll get the trade. They're going to go for the trade. He gets aggressive. Drop shot to get the 2-piece. Really good stuff. Really good movement. Even this clip right here, you're going to see we go across. I spot the opponent. Instead of just challenging him, I'm going to go to the rooftop, jump off, and it gives me some momentum so that when I'm jumping, it's just a bit harder for him to hit me. Like right here, I could have stood there. To be honest, I didn't expect him to jump out that quickly. If he actually stayed inside for another second, it probably would have been even better. So he actually caught me on a good time from his side. But you see right now, we go through. I wasn't expecting him to kind of jump out, but he did anyways, and he made me weak. But right now, as I jump, I have the momentum. So I can jump over him like I am now. And it's harder for him to hit me. He actually got a really good shot, to be fair. But it's harder for him to hit me while I'm jumping. To be fair, I actually didn't play that perfectly. The plan was good. My execution wasn't as clean as it should have been. I should have jumped and shot him a lot earlier. So you can see, even though I messed up, because I jumped, it allowed me to have the advantage. Like, I probably should have started shooting right now. But you can see I'm mid-air, I'm not shooting. I only start shooting right now. I should have already shot him. So just make sure you use movement, like even the jumping off the buildings. You get yourself in such a favorable position to get the kill. Go through, get the first one. Let's keep this one going. I'm not gonna lie, bit of a flex this one. This wasn't even necessary, but we go through, I spot him, I'm like, you know what? Let me take the gunfight right to him. We jump across, hit a really good shot, we dolphin dive. We're just doing the craziest stuff right now. I don't even need to do this, but I decided to add it in anyways. Okay, are you guys ready for this one? What you're about to see is just insane reflexes and how you can use movement to win gunfights you probably shouldn't. Right now, I mean, this guy has to be killing me. There's no reason for him to do this gunfight. But immediately, I'm getting shot, okay? So I could get my gun out and start shooting him back. The problem is, he's already shooting me. So for me to get this kill, I have to mess up his aim, because even if I hit perfect shots now, he is in control of the gunfight. So as I go towards him to shoot, I'm instantly, as reflex, dropping down for the drop shot. So you can see he's reloading, but we get really good timing. I think I still would have killed him anyways. As we go through, you see this, look. He shoots me, I turn my weapon around and I go for the drop shot, and it just makes it harder for him to hit me. You always want to be using movement to your advantage. Right now is another perfect example. In this clip now, you're going to see as I'm armoring up, I'm buying time for myself. I look to the left, right, and I spot the opponent. He's quite close to me right now. So I'm expecting by the time my plate kind of goes through and I go around the corner, he should be pushing me right now. So he knows I'm around this corner. So what I'm expecting from his side is he's probably going to slide cancel around the corner and he's probably going to start shooting me based on where I am now. So I thought, okay, if he's going to do that, I might as well drop shot so that I'm ready for the gunfight. So I drop shot and I pre-fire. He ends up jumping through, basically outplaying me, to be honest with you. I expected him to come through my left. He doesn't. I go for the pre-fire. I really like the way I play that. But because he's behind me now, he's outmaneuvered me. So what do? I have to do the same thing. I'm actually going to jump backwards here and go for another drop shot. So again, it's just about adapting to the playstyle and what's going on in the game. I think I played this really well, but he played it even better. So he outplayed me right now. He goes through. Instead of standing here panicking, I'm going to continue with the drop shot from a different angle. So now as he lands, same thing. He's shooting me. What do? I drop shot to make myself a harder target, and I'm able to get the kill. Even though he outplayed me, I was able to get the kill. Going through, really good stuff. As you can see from the drop shot, it's one of my favorite mechanics in the game, and here's no different. We're in a 1v1 gunfight, go for the drop shot, and you're always going to get the kill. I really like this kind of landing here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, by the way. If you guys are, make sure to drop a like. I forgot to say that. Just going to be uploading a shit ton of Warzone videos and multiplayer videos for you guys in the future. So just make sure to drop a like if you guys are enjoying this one. Yeah, let's go to the next clip. So in this scenario, I did not mean to rewind it this far, guys. It's 1 in the morning. I ain't going to lie to you guys. So I'm a little bit tired right now, but we're powering through it for the videos. Okay, right now we're landing in. He is going to be pre-aiming me. As soon as I land right now, I want to jump, okay? Because you get a nice little bunny hop. So you see I jump, it allows me to use my momentum and I get like a massive bunny hop. So as we go through again, you see we're basically landing. I'm sorry for rewinding it that much. I didn't mean to, it's only a few seconds. But as we land, we jump again and we're allowed to use the momentum to get the kill. So this one's insane. This one's insane. Right now we're in a corner, we're absolutely one shot. Let's see how we kind of escape and get the kill. So as we go through right now, he's chasing us. The first step is to buy time to armor up, okay? We want to make sure when we have the gunfight, we have a good kind of health. So we go through, we end up seeing him now. My first thought is as I'm kind of armoring up, can I slide past him? So we're going to go through, we're going to slide past him, shoot him and jump away. So let's back away and show you that whole gunfight from the start. So as we go through here, obviously this is the previous gunfight. Let's kind of skip through this again. So you're just going to see we're in a scenario where we're absolutely one shot. He's chasing us, so we're going to run away. I'm constantly moving while armoring up, okay? I'm constantly shouldering. I'm just trying to buy time so that I can get full health. Now that I'm on full health, I'm going to go back behind the kind of billboard so that I can slide out, this time with my weapon. So now that I'm here, I'm going to slide past him. And my first thought is slide past him and shoot, okay? So always want to be making sure in these scenarios, you're sliding past them and shooting. So that as you go behind them, like right now, you see I'm behind him. I'm shooting him before he even shoots me. Now, by the time he turns to look at me, I'm now going to jump to my right so that he has to look right and then left. So look what happens. So now he's looking to his right. I'm going to jump to my right, making it harder for him to hit me. So just like a two-step process. First, armor up, get information, then slide past him and camera him. So we slide past him and camera him, but we're not done just there. As we're armoring up, there's one more player on my left. I'm actually reloading, get caught out in the open, so I slide to the right, go through, and I realize he's on my left. So now I'm in a really bad spot. I actually have to slide past him and camera him. So I'm going to slide past him. As he turns around, I'm going to jump to my right. I definitely should have lost that gunfight. I'm not gonna lie, I actually remembered what happened. Right now, I was actually pressing record on my stream deck for a YouTube short, and I didn't realize it was on my left. As soon as I realized, I picked my controller back up, because obviously one hand was off it. I ran forward, and I was like, right, I don't have time to disengage. Let me just try to camera him. So I slide past him. He should have killed me here, absolutely. But in this scenario, I did the best play I could. I slide past him, back away, and get really good shots. Definitely bailed myself out of that one, but shouldn't have been like that. Sometimes you want to play it safe, and this is a perfect example of playing it safe. Where are we? Let's back away. Okay, let's go for this next one. Right now, you're going to see how I like to kind of perfect my gunfight. So in this moment, I didn't realize there was a player right in front of me. You guys can probably see him on the left side of the desk. So I picked up the stun grenade and I went towards the stairs. Right now, as I'm armoring up, I actually realized there was a player right there. So I could have easily went to the left now and kind of engaged in the gunfight. The problem is I thought he could see me and he could start shooting at me. So my first thought was, instead of engaging in this gunfight, let me get into cover. So immediately I backed towards the door. Now for sure, he definitely knows I'm here, right? Because if he didn't see me, he definitely heard me. So as I'm kind of armoring up, I think, okay, he can jump at me. I don't want him to be the aggressor. When you're the aggressor in the gunfight, you can camera your opponents. So straight away, I shut the door, okay? I go through and I'm like, right, let me shut the door here. As I shut the door, I chuck a stun. If the stun grenade hits, I'm just going to slide through the door. So I chuck a stun. The stun ends up hitting, so now I'm going to slide through. Because he's stunned, I'm going to go through and get the kill. So just a two-step kind of plan there. The first step was to get information and get into cover. And then once the stun hit, our second part of the plan executed. We went through and was able to get the kill. So just a really effective and good way of using equipment, using the map to your surroundings. Let's go through what's going on here. So obviously movement is kind of the key focus of this gunfight. The video. And this is just a perfect example. I know the opponent is on my left-hand side, okay? So whenever you're guaranteed any information, I know exactly where the opponent is. Instead of just walking towards him and looking left, I want to use movement here, okay? I want to slide past him so that if he is pre-aiming me, it's a very, very hard target to hit because I'm moving past him. So as I go through, I'm going to slide. As I'm sliding, I know he's on my left. I'm going to aim left. So as I'm sliding, I'm going to aim left. And as I land, I'm going to jump right. Very, very important. This is one of my favorite kind of movements in the game. It's a very simple one. Just slide and jump in the direction your momentum's facing. So right now, look, we slide forward. As I'm sliding, I'm also now going to jump right. Look at his crosshair. Look at his aim. He's aimed to my left. Why? Because that was the corner I came from. So now, by the time he reacts to me, not only am I standing here, I'm also jumping on my right. So it's even harder for him to track me. Really, really good stuff. And you will be surprised with the amount of gunfights you can win just kind of using movement. Like right now, looking at the minimap, he's on my left. So what do we slide past, jump to the right, easy kill. Make sure to utilize that in your gameplay as we go through to the next gunfight. What's going on here? A minute left. Same thing as earlier. We have the striker, the ground loot. We go across, pick up the striker. Right. He catches me off guard. What's the play? Straight away. I mean, let's use some movement. Let's get out of this. I jump backwards, go through into cover. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Now. Movement plus gun skill. It just makes it a lot easier. Okay, you guys ready? We're about to break down a 1 versus 3 in this scenario. Starting off with the sniper, we go through. We kill the first player. As I kill him, we're going to be really focusing on the movement I did here to get the kill. So second player pushes me and I'm thinking, okay, I'm kind of out in the open, so let me get behind cover and snake him. So this is another form of kind of movement. It's a very, very broken one. The pros have obviously banned it. So as we go through and get the second kill, I'm like, okay, let me snake the third guy. So I'm snaking this kind of rock to armor up. Let's go through the second kill because I didn't really break that one down. So as we kill the first guy with the sniper, I didn't expect the second one to push me that quickly. So as soon as I finish him, I'm like, oh, he's right there. Immediately we get into cover, okay? As we get into cover, we get the sub out. Now he's sprinting. I think this is a bad play from him. Instead of kind of going for the kill, he's sprinting. So all I'm going to do is go prone. The reason I go prone here, the reason I decided to go for the prone movement is because I thought his teammates could be on the right going for the trade. So I go for the prone here as soon as I kill him to like finish him off, just in case his teammate's going for the trade. So we go through. Now, same thing. I'm going to snake it just to armor up, buy some time, go through. Same thing. As he preempts me, I'm going to use some movement. I'm either going to jump or drop shot. I can't remember. Let's see what I do. I end up going through and I end up drop shotting. So I don't really know what I'm doing in the moment, either the jump or the drop shot. It kind of whatever feels better. But you can see both those kills with the sub. I'm either drop shotting or jump shotting, and it just helps you so much in winning gunfights. Going through to the next clip. This is what I spoke about earlier. I know he's on the left. What do? We want to camera our opponent right now, okay? In the minimap, you guys can see he's on my left-hand side. Instead of walking in and then looking at him, he will get the kill because he's pre-aiming me. You want to slide cancel because when you slide cancel, you break their camera, okay? So you're essentially killing them a lot faster. Just going to rewind slightly as we go through to the next clip. So right now, I know he's on my left. So I'm going to slide cancel in, go through, jump, get the kill. You always want to be using the slide cancel just to kind of break cameras. This one, I'm not going to lie, was pretty good. This was more me testing this player, centering and seeing how he reacts to me. So you see me go through, I'm kind of snaking it even though there's no cover, I'm just snaking midair and I'm saying, okay, this player doesn't look like he's the best player. He's probably not going to kill me. So instead of just jumping at him, I'm going to try something here. Again, just trying it to see if it works. And I thought it worked pretty well. Instead of jumping out to the right, I'm going to go prone and try to kind of find an angle. So just using different movement in different scenarios. So I shoulder it once, go through, and this time I'm going to go prone. And I don't think he expected this. So as I go prone, I was able to get really good shots off. Honestly, really, really good kill. Even if he was a better player, I don't know if he would be able to kill me. Just because it's such a weird kind of unorthodox angle, most of the time they don't expect it. So I go prone, go through, end up killing him, just using some really good movement to get the kill there. Nothing really crazy here. As I land, spoke about this earlier, when you land, you just want to jump because it gives you like a little bunny hop, a little extra something. So we land, nice little jump, go through it, we get another kill. Nothing crazy. But here you go, man, the last clip to end the video. Again, jumping backwards. You always want to be jumping backwards. It's so important. Right now we're getting chased. We're going to go through again. And you can just see there's so many times I'm playing where obviously I'm getting the kills normally, but in scenarios like this where I'm getting, you know, in scenarios where they probably should kill me, I'm just using movement to constantly bail myself out. So if you guys are trying to improve in Warzone, make sure you use movement. Make sure like right there again, we're jumping. We're just always using the movement to bail us out of situations. It's such an effective, such a good way of playing. YouTube, you guys have been insane on the support recently. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. This is another Warzone video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll catch you guys for another one later on today. Peace.